come on now, children. Settle down. I am not going to tell you the surprise I have for you today until you're all in sitting down quiet. That goes for you too, Mary. Now, children, the surprise is the men from the television are coming back and they're going to film you all telling Bible stories again. I want you all to think of what you've learned here in the classroom and you can tell your story to the film camera. We'll get around to everyone in the end, so I don't want anyone getting upset. I want someone to tell the story of the angel Gabriel. Who knows that? All right. Breathe. You tell this story. Are you sure you know it now? Good. I only want you to tell us a bit of it, and then we can get Anne to tell us the rest, right? So, Breda, you can start now.
This day God called one of his most important angels over, and his name was Angel Gabriel. And he said, "Come here, Angel Gabriel. I want you to go down to the world to a girl named Mary and speak nice to her, because I want her to be my mother." And he went down and he disappeared in the room. And he said, "Hail full of grace, the Lord is with thee." And she got a bit afraid. And he said, "Don't be afraid, Mary, I have great news from God. God sent me down to see would you be his mother." And she said, "Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it done unto me according to thy word." And that meant that she'd do anything God asked her to do. And he went, when he was going now, and he was at the step, and he thought of another bit as a message, and he said, he went back in and he said, "I've more news for you, Mary. Your cousin St. Elizabeth is getting a new baby boy from God." And her lady was delighted because St. Elizabeth hadn't got a boy or a girl or a young one around.
Very good, Breda. Anne, you can tell us what happened to our lady after that.
This day, after the angel went out the door, our blessed lady made up her mind to go to visit her cousin St. Elizabeth. And so she said she'd go. And so she brought food with her that would do her for the 3 days walking. And because she knew there was no bikes or nothing, so she got outside and farther than Oliver Plunkett's head, farther than the whole excursion. And so she had to walk on all the bony stones and cut the feet off you. And so there was no bicycles, cars or nothing to give her a lift. And so when she got there, she was jaded, and St. Elizabeth was looking out the window and she seen her. And just as she was going out, the Holy Ghost whispered into her ear, "She's going to be the mother of God, speak nice to her." And she went out, she threw her arms around her. And then she said, "Blessed art thou among women. I'm not good enough for the mother of God come into my house." And her blessed lady made a gorgeous prayer. And we don't know it yet till we're big, because Miss Cunningham knows it. And when we're big, she's going to tell it to us. And so then she brought her in and she gave her the grub that they had for tea. And so then they had a bit of a chat about the angel disappearing. And so she got up and she cleaned all her pictures and all. Not that St. Elizabeth's house was dirty or anything. And so she said to St. Elizabeth, "I'm going to stay here till the baby gets born." And so she did. And it got born. It was a young fella. And they were going to call her after his daddy, and his daddy's name was Zachary. And so the dad said, "No, he must be called John."
Very good, Anne. That was lovely. And he was called John after that. Who knows what his full name was? Right, children. You can have your break. But remember, we'll be doing more stories afterwards, so think about what you want to say. That's funny. 1 minute they're fighting over who gets to tell the stories. The next, they're fighting over who can get out the door to play.